Okay, and we're rolling. I am back. This is Mike Starr, and today I'm going to review for you and tell you all about a very good, under the radar, just hidden gem. I saw this movie the other day and it fucking blew me away. Now, let me tell you all about this movie. Got the camera. Just want to check if the sound's on. And it is on. Okay. I want to tell you all about this movie, right? This one right here. Invasion of the Body Snatchers. The original. The 1956 version of the film, the black and white one. Not the remake with Kiefer Sutherland's father, Donald Sutherland, but yeah, this one right here. It's such a good movie, and I'll show you all the details of it afterwards. But yeah, what this movie is about a doctor named Dr. Miles. You know, it's a non-linear film. It starts with him at the police station, you know, where everyone thinks he's crazy, and he's in like a jail cell, and the cops are like, whoa, slow down, you know, because he's saying these people want to take over the world and this and that. And then he tells a story, and it goes back to when it all started. And it shows him at the doctor's office, you know, where he's talking to a client of his, this woman, and she's telling him, you know, my uncle, he's not the same, you know, he's different. And then he's like, yeah, but it's your uncle, right? And then she's like, yes, but he's just different. Like his mannerisms, the way he acts, he's different. He's not the same person. And then he's like, okay. And this doctor doesn't really believe her, and he thinks, you know, she's just freaking out, and he's like, don't worry about it, be fine. Anyways, and then after he sees her, like, he closes up his practice, and he goes to see an old girlfriend of his, and they're driving on the road, and you know, and he almost runs over this little boy who's running in the street, and the little boy, he gets out of the car and chases the little boy, and the mum comes out of the house running after, you know, running after the little boy as well. And the doctor, Dr. Miles, stops the little boy and says, you know, why are you running? You know, is everything all right? And the little boy's like, you know, my mum, she's changed, she's not the same. And exactly the same thing that the last patient of his was saying. And the little boy's like, oh, it's all right. And then, you know, yeah. And eventually, I think it's either the next day or the next week, the little boy's in the doctor's office, and you know, or I think it's that day, but the doctor gives the woman, I think it's his carer, these prescription drugs, and says, give him one of these every 4 hours, you know, he'll be all right. The kid's just, you know, freaking out. And then from there, you know, a couple of days later, whatever, you know, he sees that woman that was in his office that was telling him that the uncle was acting really weird, you know, because he went to visit her to see if see what's going on with the uncle. And he looks at the uncle, he sees the woman, and the woman's like, don't you see, my uncle's acting really weird. And then, you know, and the doctor's like, it's a normal person, you know, what's he gonna say? Eventually, you know, time passes, and days pass, whatever, and the doctor ends up seeing his clients, the woman and the little boy, and they act like nothing's ever happened, and they say to the doctor, yeah, everything's good, this and that. It's like, you know, it's like nothing had ever happened. This was really strange. And then one night the doctor gets this strange hunch when he drops off his ex-girlfriend to the house, you know, because he ran into the girlfriend's father, and the father was acting strange, and the doctor gets this strange hunch. He jumps in the car, races over there to his ex-girlfriend's house, where he finds this you know, this body this dead body, but it's not like really a dead body. It looks like a replica of her. And then from there, he goes up to the woman's bedroom, his ex-girlfriend's bedroom, sneaks in the house, and you know, and he takes her away because you know something's up. But yeah, and I should have mentioned prior to this that you know, he went to this bar for drinks with his ex-girlfriend, and there was this weird dead body there, like didn't look like a person. Same as when he went into the ex-girlfriend's house, he saw the body of her. And anyways, when he comes back, he realizes what's going on, some weird stuff, you know, and from there, he has to get out. He has to get out, you know, get out of town, go somewhere, you know, and because something's up, you know. But not only until like the next day when he goes into the greenhouse and he sees like these pods, these bean pods. They're like these big, they look like big watermelons, and once they hatch, you know, like there's this foam that comes out of it, and these replica people of real people are growing in there, and they kill these pods, right, with this pitchfork. And yeah, the doctor and his girlfriend, ex-girlfriend I should say, they flee town, you know. They stop at a gas station. From there, you know, he has to make a phone call while his ex-girlfriend's in the car waiting, and he realizes that the gas station attendant and his woman open up the boot of the car, put something in it, and quickly gets off the phone, gets back in the car, drives off. And when he drives off, he opens the boot and finds these pods, these big watermelon things in the boot of the car, the trunk. And he chucks them out, lights them on fire, and from there it just gets crazier and crazier, and just so crazy, you know. Just a great movie, you know. I like the remake, but for me, this is the one. This is the one you have to see. This is the Olive signature Blu-ray. Now, $50, 50 Australian dollars this cost me. Was it worth it? Yes, it was. This film is a bit slow, but it's the detail. It's the detail that it brings, you know. Like, they don't rely on special effects. It's all talking, just practical effects, and it's just a great movie, you know. You know, everything in it, it's just they don't. It's not like really fast paced. It's really slow paced, but every little thing, it's done down to a T, the detail. It's crazy. But yeah, so after the gas station, yeah, I don't want to spoil anything, but then everyone's after them. They've got to escape. It ends up with them in the mountains running, and they run away, like they try to run away from these people, and the whole town's after them, running through the mountains. It's freaking crazy. Just watch this movie. Now I'm going to show you in detail what's inside of it, and then we'll return. That is what it looks like. Let's open this up. There you go. That's the inside of it. Let's open this up. There we go. Now, there's a quote on it at the front here that says, "At first glance, everything looked the same. Identity crisis in Don Siegel's Invasion of the Body Snatchers by I can't even pronounce his last name. Janese." So yeah, there we go. So that's kind of what the inside looks like. Yeah, some pictures of it. Yeah, but yeah, the transfer is actually really good. I really like the transfer. I don't know, it's weird. It's a weird case. Look at that. It's got like another disc thing there. I don't know, it's weird. It's only a 1-disc edition, but yeah. So let's put that back. Unlike Star, what can I say? keep in touch. I'll see you all on my next video, and yeah, have a great day.